Hey, hi, how are all of you beautiful people doing on this fine day today? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for stopping by. First, I just wanted to take the time and just say I'm sorry for not uploading for 3 or 4 weeks. It's actually February already and I didn't realize how much time has gone by. January has been a really tough month for me mentally, and I really couldn't just work on YouTube, and it really got the best of me. I'm better now and I'm gonna be trying to crank out more videos, but again, no promises. Oh, and by the way, I just tinted my car, and yes, I included it in this video because it looks so fucking clean! Also, I want to take a second to thank EvolutionGG Vegeta for supporting the YouTube channel. Any super chats or donations towards the YouTube channel will always be shouted out from now on. Seriously guys, thank you so much for supporting me and just being very patient with me. Truly means a lot. With all of that being said, let's get on to the real video. This week's video is a little bit different. We are taking a step back from outerversal, multiversal, and universal level characters. With solo leveling finally being aired, you all know I had to talk about Sun Jin Woo. I mean, did y'all hear that intro? Let's get it. So giving yourself the best shot. Stop copywriting me! Jujutsu Kaisen is a series that I have not talked about in a very long time, and I swear to God, if I hear one more motherfucker say that Gojo is ultraversal because of infinity, I'm going to literally find you and cut off your fucking dick. Shit, honestly, I would argue that Sun Jin Woo solos all Jujutsu Kaisen. If you guys enjoy the content you see, like the video, subscribe, and of course turn on the bell so you never miss a video from yours truly. Also, some kid commented on my channel asking how old I am. Well, sir, let me tell you how old I am. I'm old enough to be fucking your mom! Sun Jin Woo has appeared on this channel a very long time ago, but since this is an updated video on Sun Jin Woo, we will be going over everything. Okay, well, most of everything, not every single little thing, but you get the idea, most of everything. I'm sure there is at least one person who is too lazy to read all of Solo Leveling, so I'll just explain his abilities, which is what I should be doing anyway. It's part of my YouTube channel. Just fuck you guys. I will also be telling you his abilities from which arc he acquired them from. During the early reawakening arc, he can temporarily regenerate his lost limbs, and it's even better while sleeping. Of course, during the Monarch arc, his regeneration gets way more powerful, but you know, you already know Sun Jin Woo can regenerate with potions and all that bullshit. He can store items in a bottomless inventory, and he can summon them at any time. He was fully able to predict the monsters and where they'd come from by the patterns in which they attack. Oh shit, we got Sun Jin Woo out here with Ultra Instinct? Very important thing to note is that throughout the series, Sun Jin Woo has access to multiple daggers. I'm not gonna show each and every single fucking dagger because this video would literally be like an hour long. Okay, I'm over exaggerating, but you get the idea. After consuming Kasaka's venom, he gained the ability to reduce physical damage by 20%. His skill Perseverance will reduce the damage taken by 50% when his health is below 30%. He can use the skill which he has called Stealth, which erases his body, scent, sound, and aura. Sun Jin Woo also has what's called the Dominator's Touch, which can allow him to control objects without touching them. He can also crush people with it. Basically, he's got telekinesis. During the Shadow Monarch arc, magic hunters can use what's called magical energy at this point. And here we come to what everybody knows about Sun Jin Woo, his necromancy. You know that very famous like panel that everybody sees, that famous one word that everybody's waiting for him to like say in the anime? Arise. Did you like my take on Arise? I know, I'm a very good dub voice actor. With Shadow Extraction, he can bring back souls of the dead. He can also use the domain of the Monarch to cover an area with his shadow, increasing his soldiers' power and stats by 50%. Like I said earlier, he can use Shadow Exchange, which allows him to change location with one of his shadow soldiers. During the Jeju arc, whatever the Jeju Island, well, I can't pronounce these fucking Korean names, man. During the Jeju arc, Sun Jin Woo was given some minor upgrades. He was able to move fast enough to leave an after image while fighting Beru. Beru ultimately gets defeated by Sun Jin Woo and then is put under his control as one of his shadow soldiers. He can also use the Demon King's longsword, which summons a small lightning storm. Now, moving on to the Monarch War arc. As a Monarch, he has an astral body which lacks a physical one, and one of the best abilities that he has achieved was existence erasure. Monarchs are able to erase shadow soldiers with their attacks, and as a Monarch, he should be able to do the same. But Othinus, you just said should, implying you aren't 100%. Fuck you, pussy! Sun can create portals to other dimensions. Higher beings such as rulers and monarchs are unaffected by the chalice of rebirth, which reverses time, keeping both their current memories and powers. And he has resistance to magic. Okay, well, it's more like he's got like a damage reduction to magic, which is by 44%, but I mean, that's still pretty huge. One of the last things that I want to talk about with Sun Jin Woo that I know I did not talk about in my other video with him is that, did you know Sun Jin Woo can travel back in time? I mean, of course he went back in time with the Cup of Reincarnation, but it was provided to him as an item by the ruler, I think, the fucking angel. So technically he can time travel. Okay, hold on. I know what you're thinking. Well, Sun Jin Woo has time travel. It's not fair to Sukuna. Fuck you and fuck your opinions. But just because I know it will trigger you if I keep this in, I will take that hacks out of Sun Jin Woo's arsenal. Honestly, just by everything I said, I know that Sun Jin Woo literally solos all of Jujutsu Kaisen. Sukuna has type 8 immortality. Upon being ingested with these fingers, he can be used to reincarnate in a new body. So basically, motherfuckers gotta get rid of his fingers to kill him. He completely outclassed Megumi in combat. Jogo couldn't land a single strike on him, even though he was holding back. I mean, we all know he can fight, and I know I said this earlier, but we all saw the fight between Jogo and Sukuna. Honestly, it was pretty fucking badass. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I can't lie. The fight was pretty fucking badass. By chanting open, Sukuna is able to create a flame-shaped arrow and cause a massive explosion by firing it. Sukuna can send slashes invisible to even sorcerers and cursed spirits, flying at his opponent via dismantle. Sun Jin Woo obviously is light speed compared to Sukuna, meaning the domain expansion cannot hit Sun Jin Woo as he is too quick. But for the sake of this video, I will equal out the stats between the speeds between two characters, alright? Upon seeing a technique performed a single time, Sukuna is able to perfectly replicate that technique, such as when he learned how to turn himself into a cursed object. Sukuna's domain expansion is one of the only few domains that does not enclose its barrier, which is akin to the artist painting a masterpiece not on a canvas but on air. A truly divine technique by Jujutsu Kaisen standards. Sukuna's domain has two types of slashing attacks: cleave, which is used for adjusting cursed energy output based on a target's toughness, and dismantle, which is used for an inanimate object. Until Malevolent Shrine is gone, it will relentlessly keep attacking all targets within his guaranteed hits effective range. Now, while his ass is in Megumi's body, he can also use the 10 Shadows technique to summon Maharaga. That's all basically y'all care about. Maharaga this, Maharaga this. He can just adapt to anything. He's so fucking overpowered.
Are you stupid?
Instead of making his opponent the target of the cursed technique, Sukuna can make space, existence, and even the very world itself the target, making the move unavoidable and unblockable so long as you exist within that space that Sukuna is slicing itself. Well, there ain't no way he's gonna keep fucking Sun Jin Woo there. Ain't no way that's gonna happen. Also, it goes without saying that because Sukuna inhabited Megumi's body, he can also use Megumi's domain expansion, but that's kind of irrelevant if we're being kind of honest with ourselves right now. Shit! All I'm gonna say flat out right now is Sun Jin Woo fucking shits all over Jujutsu Kaisen. Especially Sukuna and especially Maharaga. Ain't no fucking way Sukuna can beat Sun Jin Woo. No fucking way. But now I can also include Gojo because Gojo weak as fuck too. Like, what the fuck? How is this a fair fight? Sung absolutely dismantles Sukuna in terms of haxes, hand-to-hand combat, speed, intelligence. Like, holy shit! Maharaga is genuinely one of the best things Sukuna has at his disposal to help defeat Sun Jin Woo. But that does not matter, as all of these shadows that are controlled by Sun Jin Woo would easily destroy and dismantle Maharaga. There ain't no time to adapt to shit. There would be too many of these high-class, top-tier fucking shadows that are like Sun Jin Woo's right-hand man or bug or whatever. Just fucking Maharaga up. And then once Maharaga's dead, you got Sun Jin Woo out here saying, "Arise." Like, what? Like, what is Sukuna gonna do against Maharaga? Okay, yeah. I know they fought. If Maharaga was under control by Sun Jin Woo and all the other shadows in the last arc of solo leveling, ain't no way he's winning. Not even that domain expansion can save his ass. Type 8 immortality is fucking useless. All I'm trying to say, guys, is that Sun Jin Woo is at least planetary. Let me explain very quickly. He killed all of the army of the Chaos World and all of the monarchs. He is superior to all of the rulers. He killed all of the titans with no difficulty whatsoever, and they're on the same level as the monarchs and the rulers. I'm talking about the titans, by the way. But what the fuck is Sukuna? City level? Man, I wish, oh man, I wish I could show you motherfuckers the dumbass kid who said that Sukuna could beat Sun Jin Woo. How about this motherfucker? Sun Jin Woo slams all of Jujutsu Kaisen, especially Gojo. That motherfucker got cut in half. I'm glad he's fucking dead. This is how I picture Sun Jin Woo absolutely stomping all of Jujutsu Kaisen. Sun Jin Woo throws a fucking dimension at Gojo and Sukuna and the verse, sending their asses to some desolate dimension where they can all die and rot in hell. Yeah, that's about how this shit would end in my opinion. Sukuna getting thrown into a random ass dimension. Eat shit, douchebags.